What's up with it? This your boy Noonan, back with another reading. This is gonna be a reading for the sign of Taurus. Tauritos. What's up with y'all? What's up with it? Now you guys gonna be getting unexpected communication from somebody who you guys tried to move on from or move away from. All right, this somebody who wants to resolve the issues between y'all, or at least have a conversation that they feel like would like smooth the tension between y'all. Could be with a Virgo. All right, because okay, if not, there's somebody who's like very, I was gonna say very spiritual, very devoted to their passion, their hobbies, their craft. This is somebody who's a perfectionist or somebody who worries a lot about like how things will look. Could be Aquarius, could be a Virgo, Gemini, Pisces. So this is somebody who wants to hold conversation or talk things out with y'all. Yep. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this could be either an older male or this is like a business owner or somebody who's like very good with money, finances, usually very generous with others. It could be a level up, a higher than you, or it could be a stage up like above you, or this could be somebody who's like, maybe like treated higher in higher regard by others. Anyway, they're gonna want to invest into a connection with you, or they're gonna want to like share something that they feel like would make you confident to like maybe devote yourselves to the connection between y'all. Yeah, Six of Wands. Somebody wants your attention. This could be somebody who's already popular or in the public eye in that way. It could be a Capricorn, could be a Leo, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn, very demanding. Surely this person's going to demand maybe loyalty from y'all or demand, or they're going to try to tempt you guys soon to try to get your attention. Some of y'all could be like just posting a certain picture. It's maybe somebody who's into like fitness or into like their body, their aesthetic. They may use sexuality as like a ploy, you know what I mean? Or they may use like money, status, material gain, material reward to kind of like lure you in. This is somebody who like is good for doing that. They're known to get people to be devoted to them, and they're usually the person that gets to plan and organize the relationships that they're in. So you may be dealing with a partner who's very demanding and very critical of others, but at this point, this may be somebody who like, I'm not gonna say gives you free reign, but they kind of do. They kind of do give you free reign. They kind of look the other way when you do what you do. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody, or you may look the other way for this person when they do what they do. So maybe they have like an addiction. Maybe they smoke. Maybe they drink. Maybe they overeat at some point. Maybe they cuss. Maybe they're not spiritual. Maybe they're not. I don't know. It could be anything. It could be anything at this point. Sometimes with the devil here, it gives me like we're devoted to a lot of the same things, but like they may have their own little thing that they're kind of popular for or that they're like known for. Some of y'all they could be like maybe in the streets. You could be like a business owner, but like they could be like very loving, nurturing, you know what I mean? Maybe have more of a professional aesthetic opposed to like maybe being a street guy, street girl or whatever, or like a let's say this wasn't even like a dealer or like somebody who's in the streets. Let's say there's a dancer or like a OnlyFans person or a model or like a stripper or I don't know, you know what I mean? Or sometimes it's just like somebody with like the neighborhood hoe. I don't think it's like that deep, but like I'm just giving you examples and somebody who's popular for their sexuality or somebody who's popular for themselves putting themselves on a pedestal and they're often put on a pedestal by other people like people kind of confirm that this person is who they say they are. I got a judgment here soon, so this person's going to be trying to either make amends with y'all or they're going to be trying to be unapologetically themselves with y'all. They may feel like drawn to y'all, obsessively drawn towards y'all, and like feeling like I need to win your approval, feeling like I need to get your attention. So this could be like y'all maybe like starting to perfect your image or starting to look a little bit different. Maybe you guys are tidying yourselves up a little bit more. Sometimes because the Virgo energy could be like you take care of your health. Maybe you're dressing a little bit more tidier. Maybe your hygiene is on point. You know what I mean? Because you could just be smelling good. And when I say hygiene, like it doesn't mean you didn't take a shower or bath or bathe. It could just mean like maybe you like maybe you have newer clothes on. Maybe you have like perfume or cologne on or oils or lotion or soap. Like, sometimes you can have like certain soaps that make you smell good too. So it could be that. So they're going to acknowledge something about you that they really like or that they really desire. They may even express like something that they really desire to happen between y'all too. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who wants to get the relationship off the ground with y'all. So they may start off as like giving a little bit. Some of y'all, they may even use patronage. So maybe they like, if you run a business or if you be at work, then they show up to your job and they pay like they spend money at the job or something like that. But it's somebody who's being strategic about their approach with you guys because they're overly critical of themselves, maybe over their body, maybe they're overly critical of like being the one to like this is somebody who's used to getting the attention and admiration of others. They're used to like being celebrated, they're used to being cherished, they're used to being on their high horse on a regular basis. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who could normally be very demanding with other people, but with you, they may feel like it's one-sided. They may feel like they're more pressed, they're more interested or more obsessed than you are. All right. So this will normally be somebody who like acts nonchalant and pretends not to really care, but deep down underneath the like deeper layers, this is somebody who's like thought about this and thought about like what you guys could be, where it could be. So this may be somebody who idolizes and romanticizes relationships on a deeper level. But some of y'all they just may kind of like fetishize you or see you in a more sexual light. You know what I mean? Or it may see you as a more generous person. Depends on what side of the spectrum you're on. They may see you as a more of a generous person, more of a person who's in power in that personal power right now. Like maybe being able to have their own authority. Maybe you have like a strong position at work. Maybe you, like I said, maybe you're an entrepreneur, or maybe you run your own business. Maybe you know how to find money. Maybe you can just, maybe money is just attracted to you. It could just be that. That may be why this person's attracted to you. But anyway, you're about to have either one person, a couple people. Actually, we got three different people here. So you may have like three different people, or people who maybe act as if they don't really care, or they're not like as interested in you as they are. Short, starting to like act out unapologetically, becoming themselves, being their most authentic version of themselves. What's up there, Dan? What's up, Dan, the man? All right, they may start being a lot more reliable, a lot more consistent, reaching out to you, talking to you, holding conversation with you. If there was something that you guys had, like if they did wrong, or if it was like a one-sided connection at one point, then they're gonna be trying to make up with y'all. All right. Also, look out for you guys being able to get past legal issues, or get over, like let's say like tickets. You don't get like you won't catch, like say you get pulled over, you get tickets. They drop it at the court or some shit like that, or let's say that there's rules and regulations or guidelines that you have to, that most people have to adhere to. Those rules don't fit for you, so the rules won't apply for y'all in this short period of time. I don't know how long this is going to be, but the rules won't apply for y'all in a moment, because people may be feeling like tempted by y'all, or desiring to allow y'all to just do what you want to do when you want to do it, or you're like bending the rules for somebody else because you find them to be very desirable, very attractive. You know what I mean? Like you may not expect them to give as much as you would normally want somebody else to give. All right, so that may be something that, I don't know. I get this being somebody who you guys could be devoted to, passionate about, sexually passionate about. If you guys are looking for sex, there's an opportunity for that. That's definitely an opportunity for that. But the thing is, once you start dealing with this person, Adios, mios. It's gonna be hard to let go of that person. You know what I mean? Once you start dealing with them, because they're generous, they're loving, they're nurturing, they like to take care of your needs, they spoil you at times, but they just may give to other people. That may be a problem there. Or they may like expect a little bit more than what they give at times. Somehow in here, the relationship may be one-sided in a way, where like maybe you're a little bit more devoted than they are, or maybe they're a little bit more devoted than you are, but there's, I don't know, it still feels good, still feels, I'm not gonna say, yeah, it will feel fulfilling because we got King of Cups here. It will feel fulfilling, but also, like I said, intoxicating. This may be somebody who has like addictions, or just like sex with them, their love, their attention, their admiration can feel intoxicating because, oh, I really want this person. So you may really like this person like this, or they may really want you. You're gonna notice it because like the little tiny minute details that like kind of like show you that this person is interested in you more than just the super, or just more than just what they let on. Like they may not say how much they really desire you, but you'll be able to tell by like the little minor things that they do. Maybe the way that they fix their clothes, maybe the way that they dress, maybe the little stuff that they say, the little like minute subtleties. You're gonna recognize it. All right, so could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo. All right, so Taurus, that was y'all reading. Thank y'all so much for being here. Appreciate y'all for rocking and rolling. It's been a great day. I hope you have a great one. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna try to go live later for all signs, so hopefully y'all see me there. Hopefully it all works out. Thank you so much, Kimmy. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for being here, y'all. I'm gone.